This is Puttenahalli Lake in Yelahanka. Known for its bird population and bird diversity, it was declared as a Bird Conservation Reserve in 2015. This lake is not to be confused with another lake having similar name, with Puttenahalli Lake in J.P Nagar South Bangalore. The Forest Department and the Yelahanka Puttanahalli Lake and Bird Conservation Trust overlooks the maintenance of the lake. The lake is conceived as an urban forest with minimal human interference. There is a walking path that covers the northern part of the lake and part of the west. On either sides of the path is a belt of vegetation, with benches provided for people to sit. The lake is designed in mind for different types of birds. A shallow zone for waders, mid-depth zone for swimmers, and a 2-meter deep diving bird zone. There are 4 mini islands created at the lake. The islands are planted with trees for creating bird habitats, keeping in mind the roosting and nesting activities. There is no direct access to the islands, which ensures that the roosting and nesting birds remain undisturbed. With over 120 plus species of birds, the lake is a delight for bird watchers and photographers. Over 49 species of birds have been observed breeding here. These include darters, painted storks, black-crowned night herons, purple herons, pond herons, egrets, Asian open-billed storks, Eurasian spoonbills, spot-billed pelicans, little grebes, little cormorants, Indian spot-billed ducks, purple moorhens, and common sandpipers. The lake is also rich in insect diversity, including attractive dragonflies and butterflies. As one walks onto the mid-portion, the lake transitions into less water and more reed beds and aquatic vegetation. Accordingly, the birds observed in this region also begin to change. You can see ibises such as these glossy ibis, moor hens, and sandpipers in the area. Unlike any other lake in Bangalore, bird hides have been set up at various locations from where one can watch and photograph birds without being too conspicuous. This is a really nice addition, although the seats are not very ergonomic. Here are a pair of bronze-winged jacanas, seemingly engaged in a verbal duel for territory. As one heads further west, the lake dries out even more, turning more marshy. Over here, there is a gazebo setup. The gazebo will be utilized for activities related to nature, ecological, and conservation awareness. With the sun setting and few people around, the lake takes on a forlorn and eerie appearance. The route continues down, with several opulent homes on one side with large backyards with fences overlooking the lake. There have been attempts to pile boulders on top of each other in the middle of the lake to create roosting and landing areas for birds. Soon after reaching the end of the route, one can observe exposed drains feeding into the swamp. The forest department has constructed a diversion channel around the lake to prevent the sewage from directly entering the lake. The sewage will be directed to an adjacent processing unit, treated and released into the lake. Although the path beyond this point is not meant for public access, one can walk along here and access the other bank of the lake. With the oncoming sunset, birds began heading for their roosting spots. This flock of scaly-breasted munias chose an adjacent bamboo bush to settle in for the night. With the imminent onset of darkness, I, too, made the decision to turn back. Although it appears to be a little under-maintained, the Puttanahalli Lake is a fascinating birding habitat and worth a visit for birdwatchers and photographers.